Over the past year, thousands of teachers have either resigned or retired, but many educators across the country have died. As districts look at the challenges in the years to come, a local educators association is discussing challenges many are facing today. And 25 News reporter ERIN HEFT live now from Killeen with more on this issue. ERIN, good morning.
Good morning, Joey. Even as vaccines continue to roll out, teachers are advocating that COVID safety issues are still high and changes to protect teacher safety is still a top priority. Entering the 2020 through 2021 school year, teachers with Killeen ISD said the mentality was, if you're working, you need to be in the building, forcing most teachers back into their classrooms.
With that said, teachers have been in the classrooms since September.
KISD teacher Jennifer Lee suffered with COVID for over a month.
Yes, the kids may be okay, but they're not going to empty schools, they're not going to empty classrooms. They're going to people who can very well die from this virus.
Also bringing the virus back to his family is bus driver Daniel BUNDRANT.
I love my job, don't get me wrong, but I dread going to work almost every day.
Recently, he lost a colleague to the virus.
And I'm afraid, like I have had it, but I'm just afraid to get it and bring it back home to my family again.
According to different families, a handful of staff from Killeen ISD have died over the last year from the virus.
While COVID preys on the vulnerable, it doesn't discriminate.
Their district is not alone. Educator unions across the country are trying to get accurate estimates of the numbers of faculty they've lost to COVID. One of the most extensive tracking sites coming from Education Week's Memorial website, where they say as of this week, 882 active and retired teachers have died from COVID. One glaring issue many question is children's ability for transmission.
The idea that, oh, well, kids need to go back to school because they can't get it is, number one, not true. And number two, also misses the point that it can infect the adults who can get it.
BUNDRANT's two children had it with no sign.
I felt like I was dying for a week and a half. Like, seriously, I had every symptom, but yet the whole time my kids ran around with no symptoms.
Which leads educators to implore better mitigation tactics to be placed into the system.
We can say, let's screen at home, but that doesn't necessarily happen.
KEA says their purpose and goals to protect and educate have not faltered.
We want to be there to teach our children. That's the goal.
In a statement, Killeen ISD saying, quote, KISD will continue to analyze various ways to mitigate the spread of COVID and other influenza-like illnesses for the health and safety of our students, staff, and community. Those with Killeen Educators Association hope that there are better policies for their schools, like having everyone's temperature being taken as they come through the door of the school and better ventilation systems. Reporting live in Killeen, ERIN HEFT, 25 News.
Thanks, ERIN. Killeen ISD adding air purifiers to different school facilities now, along with providing free hand sanitizer as well.